Hi friends, it's Becky, and it's time for us to open up the September Magical Mystery Bead Box from JJB Beads. You can find more information here. I'll also put a link in the description to JJB Beads if you want to check out this subscription. I am excited because this is the box that we're opening right before October. And usually the box that's right before October is one that is either spooky themed or based on a movie or something. Last year's was Greetings from the Overlook Hotel. So we had a lot of beads that conjured up the imagery from the movie The Shining. And then the year before that, it was Beetlejuice themed. So you had things like a little book charm from the handbook for the recently deceased, and different beads that spoke to the colors and the different things that went on with that one. So I'm excited to see what the theme is for this. There's some green packing stuff in that tape, so maybe there's going to be green in here. Let's find out. I'm excited. Oh my gosh. What? Wizard of Oz? Oh, look at this. Okay, y'all. One of the things that JJB Beads excels at is like creating an experience with the beads, telling a story with the beads, and like this is just, oh man. Bead strand and Cowardly Lion, bead strand and Tin Man, bead strand and Scarecrow, bead strand in Emerald City, bead strand in Witch of the North, bead mix in Witch of the West. She came down in a bubble, Doug. Bead mix in Dorothy and the Tornado, cup chain set in Ruby slippers, rhinestone chain in Oz, flower enamel charm in Poppy Field. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm like, should I open it? Should I actually like look at them? I need a minute. They're going to have a live for unboxing on the 27th. So since there is an official unboxing for this box, I won't be making this public until after that happens. So I'm going to get it sorted in the meantime. And we're going to, oh, just look at this. It's like a treasure chest. It's like you've got like the chain draped over it and everything. All right, Tin Man. Oh, because he wanted a heart. Everyone, he wanted a heart. Oh, Scarecrow. Oh, I love this. It's like burlap. And then you've got the little crows. That's a fantastic strand. All right, and then we've got the Cowardly Lion with his crown, and it's a chain tassel? Oh, y'all. Okay, I love this. I don't just like it, I love this. I absolutely love this. I am 100% going to be using that in a thing, but you've got like these little crown bead. They've got a hole through it layer. Okay, so you can actually string them either as a crown like they did here lengthwise, or the other way too. And you've got curly cues. We're going to be opening these up and looking at each of these beads in more detail when I get to sorting them. The Witch of the West. Oh good, it's openable. And then the Witch of the North for Glinda. Okay, so like a lot of this is based on the film, the MGM film from the 30s with the imagery here. But I don't know if any of you have ever seen Wicked or are looking forward to the film, the live action for the Wicked musical. Oh, I love this bead. Look at that. Ah, so pretty. So pretty. So perfect. These are perfect Sarah James, if you need somebody to tell you that you like hit it out of the park with this. You know what? There's multiple holes in here, multiple points of entry for these beads and for these beads. Poppy Fields. Oh, there's our Oz chain. Look how pretty this chain is. Here's our cup chain with our ruby slippers. Oh my gosh, Dorothy and the Tornado. Look at these coin beads. Look at that gingham that's printed on there. And then we've got all of these and our little tornado beads in here. All right, we've got another strand, the Emerald City. It's all greens. We've got greens and golds and bronzes and blues. What a fantastic, I'm just, see what I mean? A whole experience. All right. Now, we're going to get the chains in their own little section. I'm going to be sorting these out and then organizing them in my 15 grid organizer here, because this is where I like to organize my, don't forget these little cup chain ends, so you can actually connect them to things. And go in there. All right. So that was the ruby slippers. And I think I'm going to just scooch this over here so I can put this Oz chain in there as well. I'm just gonna put my chains together. Take a look at this. And this has like lots of cool segments. So you could do some fun things with this. Take it apart and use each of the segments and components and things. Do some drop earrings. That's a great chain. All right. Let's get our poppy fields in its own. But yeah, see, we've got a hole there and a hole there. So you could go through it in different directions. This might be actually really fun to do as a slider in like a 2-strand design where this would hold it together. I already have an idea for this. All right, this is going in there. Yeah, 2 whole strands. I can 100% see that being used for that. All right, let's get our bead mixes out here. I'm gonna get my gingham beads. I love it, it's so perfect. Oh my gosh, you know what? I have light blue gingham chucks, actually. So like, they're 2 different sizes. Let me get this open. Two different sizes of the gingham beads. That's all right. Make sure it's turned facing that way. Look at that iridescence. It's because these are shell, I believe. So yeah, we've got these 2 smaller ones and the 2 larger ones. Oh, they're so cute. Perfect. You know what? These are specialty beads, so I'm just going to stick them in here next to these guys so that they're easy to see and organize, because we're going to be using up this whole thing because there are so many beads and so many components in this box. Then we've got a bead mix. I'm going to start sorting the bead mix because some of these can get mixed with others. Like there's going to be some blue beads in here that could probably go in places with this one. There's some green beads in here that could probably get mixed in with some of these. All right. So we've got, in this mix, we've got these zigzaggy etched beads. There's 6 of them. They're about 6 millimeters. We've got 2 of these faceted coin beads, and they've got that diagonal faceting that I love. Oh, not 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. move the plate out of the way, Becky. And then we've got these 6 millimeter faceted rounds that are black, because it was black and white where Dorothy lived, so it's nice to keep with the black and white themes here, right? It wasn't until she went over the rainbow that things were in Technicolor. And we've got all of these teeny tiny, like, fire polishy beads. These are about 4 millimeter, about the size of 4 millimeter fire polish. Black and faceted. I'm going to stick these with these other black beads. All right, and then we've got some rhinestone rondelles. Let me just grab one of each color, because there's a couple of different colors in here. Bring them up here. So we've got one of each of the colors that's in this mix, where we've got the light blue from the gingham dress. We've got the black and the white are both represented with these rhinestone rondelles. So let me get the blues over here. And then the blacks over here. And then whites over here. All right, and then we've got 2 of these sort of gray colored discos, smoky gray guys. I'm going to put them right here next to these because they're sort of in between. Then we've got some matte 5 millimeter rondelle beads with an AB finish on them. We've got that shimmeryness. Okay. And then these guys down here. They've got some alternate faceting around the edges. I'm going to set these guys with that. I'm going to move that over here with these, and then these light colored ones going over here with that one. I may redo that after I sort some of my other ones, but in the meantime, that's where they're going. All right, let's take a look at what is in the Witch of the West, the Wicked Witch of the West, Elphaba. We've got these like avocado green faceted beads. They are making me think of like alligator. It looks like they've got a little bit of an AB finish on them as well, and a nice big hole. So we've got these green ones over here, and then we've got purples. So we've got these long drops that are like rainbow iris drops. So you've got like the greens, the blues, and the purples. And then several of these others have these rainbow iris finishes, like these cube beads. I think these are about 5mm. That's what they feel like to me. And then these purple ones, these are purple metallic rectangle beads. Gonna stick them with there. Got two long, like, I call these trumpety beads in my head. I don't know if that's actually what the name of them are. They've got a facet on their more blunt side, and then faceting all the way around the trumpet for these shapes. I'm going to move these over here with the other black beads because they will go with them best. Then we've got some gunmetal findings. We've got some large hole beads. These will fit really nicely on like European style bracelets. And then they've got these rhinestones all the way around the outsides. Maybe they're cubic zirconia, I don't know. But they are super sparkly. I'm gonna set them here because this is gonna be a whole section. And then we've got some of these round rhinestoney beads. It's like a bead with all of these rhinestones all around the outsides of it. And again, a nice gunmetal color for the metal. And several rhinestone rondelles. Again with the gunmetal. And it's like crystal with an AB finish, it looks like. For those, so that was Wicked Witch of the West. Let's take a look at what is in the Wicked Witch of the North. And we're going to have a few more rainbow iris guys in here, it looks like, with these large hole beads. I'm going to stick these over here with these two, with those. Get that green out of the way. We've got two large discos. And I call them discos because they've got all of these smaller facets. Similar color, but not quite, to these smaller ones that came in the other mix. This one has a little more blue in it. And then we've got these light blue squares that have that AB finish on it. 4 of these guys. I'm going to move these over here with these other blue beads. These might end up going with them. Let's see. Then we've got pink. Pink, pink, pink. Of course, there's pink. For our Glinda. This is a Glinda bead. This is 100% a Glinda bead. It has all of these gorgeous rhinestones all stuck along the outside. And then we've got pearls, and they go really nicely with these super light baby pink rondelles. They're about, it looks like 8mm, maybe 7 by 8. And then these ones, these always make me think of water droplets. These round beads here. But she came down in a bubble dug. So that's the bubble she came down in. But I'm going to stick them right here with these guys. And then we've got some hex beads, and looks like they are double-sided. So one side has that gold finish, and then the other side has this purple finish for these. So I'm also going to put these with my purple and rainbow iris beads because I think they will go well with all of them. And we've got some gold rhinestone circles, and that one's a little wonky. That's fine. And some rondelles as well. I'm going to set these over here because I'm going to have more gold findings very shortly that we're going to take a look at. All right, first, let's get our Emerald City open. I'm going to open up these strands. The strands are beautiful, but we're going to open them up and we're going to sort them out. I love that there is this star bead in the middle of this cage. I mean, how perfect is that? There we go. I think actually I'm tossing those because they were some of the ones that weren't working as well, and I just had them out when I was clearing out some of the other things and I hadn't thrown them away yet. So I'm just going to do that now. Oh, and they will not stay in permanently unless they're on like a strand or something for those. So then we've got our cage beads. I'm going to stick those over here with these. We have some daisy spacers. There we go. And we'll be adding to those daisy spacers when we open up our Cowardly Lion strand. We've got some silver bead caps. I hadn't started putting together silver ones because there are like so many different colors of those. Oh well. And we've got more large hole beads. And the fun thing about these large hole beads is they look great and they work so well on Silver Silk. And Silver Silk has been doing a collaboration with Jesse James Beads where they come up with some new pipe chains and new new pearlesque chains and things like that. So a lot of these like large hole beads would probably like work really well all together on some Silver Silk. So I'm probably going to be using those for that. I'm going to stick these over here with my green guys. They're a much brighter green than my avocado ones. I've got some very large bicones. These are about like 12 millimeter. Some faceted square beads. And these are all in like this Kelly green color. Got a couple of great rondelles there. Definitely Emerald City. And then we've got our stars. Put them, actually these are gonna go well with those ones over there. And then a couple of these more colorful rondelles and some very, very tiny, like 2 millimeter faceted beads. And then 2 metallic faceted beads like that. I think that might actually work really well over here with our guys there. And then 1 large faceted square bead. And it's got like straight facets across the front like that. This is going to be a cool bead to use. I'm going to stick it over here with these white and clear guys. All right, now we're getting into the silver hardware. Let's make some room for more of our silver things with the Tin Man strand. All right, there we go. This is a much more functional wire cutter. There we go. So many beads, so many beads. Ooh, and tons of daisy spacers. How fantastic is that? All right, so since our Tin Man is looking for a heart, we have some red faceted hearts and some red rondelle beads. I may end up just combining these with the pink. Red and pink go together. Sometimes they do. And then we've got these like hammer effect heart beads. They are the same on both sides. They are pretty solid. They're not hollow. So that's going to be fun to use. And we've got some textured sort of large hole rondelles spacers like these. And then some daisy spacers. Looks like we've got a couple of different sizes of daisy spacers. Wait, are they different sizes or are they all the same? I think they might all be the same. It's nice to have like a lot of spacers in here. Then we've got some textured rondelle spacers. These are sort of a smaller one. And then some textured heart beads. And it looks like these are all in that like antique silver color. And then we've got 3 metallic silver square cube beads. I'm going to stick these over here with these guys. They can hang out and be metallic together. All right, and now Scarecrow. How fun is this? How fun is this, guys? I love sorting beads. I absolutely adore it. All right, and these guys are going to give us some antique copper and bronze color findings. Okay. Jute beads. These are very lightweight. They have the jute covering on them. They're probably definitely going to work best with the bead caps that came with them. Let's see, so we've got these antique copper bead caps, or perhaps the silver bead caps that came on that other strand. I think I like them with the antique copper bead caps the best. But yeah, so we've got special guys. I'm going to set them there. All right, so gold here, silver here. These are glass beads, but I'm going to put them with the copper findings, and I'm just going to turn these over here so we can get a better look at those large bead caps. I'm going to set them over here. All right, so we've got some little metal faceted beads, about 4 of those. We have some dotted rondelle spacers. We have some metal beads that are fluted like melons. Then we've got some square spacers and some star spacers. And that's all of our antique copper hardware. And then we've got our bronze birds. and these flower bronze coin beads. Now we'll just put them together. Keep them together. It'll be fine. They came in together. They can go out together. All right, now Cowardly Lion. I love this tassel. I love tassels. Tassels are so much fun. And this is a tassel that I don't have to make. And it is such a cool tassel. I've got one strand that it looks like it's a little bit... There we go. I just had to untwist it. And now it'll flow better. I'm so excited about this. This is going to be such a fun box. I mean, we don't have a bunch of focals, but we don't have a bunch of charms either. We have a bunch of beads, and we've got a bunch of interesting and cool beads and some really fun and cool findings as well. So I'm pretty excited about all these. All right, so let me unhook this tassel from that wire. Looks like it's got a simple loop up here at the top, so we should be able to attach it to most things. I'm going to go ahead and put this away right here in the center so that I can get to it more easily. Okay, these are super cool. They're like little bits of a wire that have been twisted around to make these funky guys. And then we've got our crowns. Like I said, there's a hole through the side and then a hole down that way. So you could like literally string it either way going out. We have some faceted crosses. We also have a couple of these discos, and these are a different color than these discos and a different color than these discos. These ones are more of a warm peachy color, or maybe more of a, what is it called? Like a champagne-y kind of color. Closer on the amber side. But I am going to kind of stick them over here with these lighter color guys, because there's not a lot of other places I could put them. Maybe with the pinks? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's get some spacers on here. We've got these daisy spacers. We've got some fluted melon kind of spacers and a different size and type of fluted spacer. They're more like these round beads. And then we've got two of these fancy studded large spacers for those rondelles. And then a few of these rhinestone rondelles. Just said the word. Right. Okay, let's get these guys into their sections. I'm going to put my funky beads and cages in here. And do I need, wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Okay, so I can probably put some of these rhinestone guys in here and then put all of these other spaces in a separate section so I can see them easier. All right. And then I've got my metal beads here. And then I'm going to put my spacers here. And if I need to combine these, I can to make more room. Then I've got my Glinda, and Tin Man beads. And we'll have our Alphaba, beads here, and then our Dorothy beads here. We'll have our lighter. Actually, I'm going to move this one over here. Put these in here with it. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling it. And these guys are going to go right in here. Our black beads. And go right there. Green guys. Gonna go there. These two can go in there. And since there's not a lot of things taking up space there, they can go there too. I think these are going to go in one section. These are going to go with the black ones. These are also going to go right in here with the gunmetal color beads, because that's a very close to gunmetal color, like hematite. Hematite, that's a word, right? All right. Boom, organized. We have them all in here. But yeah, there are tons and tons of beads. We've got some really fun findings that we'll be able to play around with. And I think that this is going to be a really great bead box to be able to create with for our... We'll mostly be doing it in October. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. I will put a link in the description to Jessie James Beads if you want to check out this bead box. It is a lot cheaper to subscribe to it than it is to purchase the box outright. They often will have extras that they'll put up for sale, but it almost doubles the price to purchase it that way. So in my opinion, it is worth it to subscribe so that you get it for that cheaper price. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a fantastic week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!